My dear child, this message holds the answer you've been seeking, the key to unlocking the doors before you. I hear your prayers, your fears, your quiet prayers. Listen closely to my voice. Let it flood your soul and transform your world. I know you deeply, your hopes and dreams, your hurts and struggles. I formed you with great purpose, shaping every part of you. The enemy has tried to ensnare you in darkness, to block my presence, but I am here to set you free. You are stepping into new spiritual realities, realms of revelation and growth. I'm sharpening your discernment, attuning your spirit to recognize my guidance. When something unsettles your soul, pay attention. I'm establishing you on my unshakable truth. Get ready for heaven's abundance to overtake you, for showers of blessing to drench your life. I instill those yearnings within you, for meaning, for healing, for connection. And as you faithfully obeyed, I am richly rewarding you. My presence will infuse the very atmospheres you enter, radiating my glory through your life. I've seen your secret tears, heard your stifled cries. You've questioned your worth, your place. But hear me. You are invaluable. You belong. Your salvation is sealed. I know the pain you've endured, how you've honored me amidst the hurt. Come to me with your burdens. Experience my compassionate heart. There's no manipulation or control in me, only freedom and deliverance. Stand strong now. You've done all you know to do. Let me step in, sever the chains, and lift the weights from your life. This is your time. Don't be surprised by the unconventional. What seems strange at first, nothing in heaven or on earth can thwart my purposes for you. I see the indignities you've suffered, the agonies you've buried. They were crucibles, preparing you for what I'm releasing in your life. Heed my leading on stewarding this gift. If sickness assails you, I am your healer. Discern the signs and wonders I will birth in and through you. Your testimony will exalt my name. For the parent interceding for your wayward child, I impart supernatural wisdom. You're weary, at your wit's end, but my grace will sustain you. My power is perfected in weakness. Raise your head high, beloved. The guilt, the shame, the failures, they end here. You're crossing a threshold into unprecedented favor and grace. I know the broken relationships, the betrayals that have calloused your heart. All the years the enemy has stolen will be repaid 1,000-fold. Fear not the unfamiliar places I lead you. Though they appear precarious, I've paved and purposed them. They're your new assignment. Embrace them. Prepare for your spirit to soar. It may catch you off guard, but it's what your soul has longed for. Remember, slow obedience is still disobedience. When I say move, move swiftly. Your obedience unlocks destinies no man can deny you. I'm shattering generational curses, hereditary maladies. The very affliction that's plagued your family line ends with you. Watch and wonder at what I do for you, through you. To those who feel disqualified by limitations or stigmas, hear my heart. You are breathtakingly beautiful. Your worth flows not from you, but from my unflinching love. I'm lending you heaven's perspective on your struggles. I am weaving purpose out of what the enemy spawned for evil. The fires you've passed through haven't consumed you. They've refined you. In unthinkable adversity, you've forged faith. And now I'm giving you strategies from my throne room, innovative ideas that will astound. Your life will declare, only God could have done this. To the overlooked and marginalized, I am present. I'm orchestrating your advancement in the natural and the spiritual. Your faithfulness and integrity will reap public rewards. I'm mending deep-seated wounds, past traumas you thought would always define you. Watch as I renovate your mind, breaking destructive cycles and strongholds. To those floundering in confusion, I'm bestowing fresh anointing. Inspiration will ambush you for purposes beyond your imagining. To those battling addiction, cloaked in shame, I bring no condemnation, only emancipation. My strength is made perfect in frailty. Today hope dawns, freedom breaks forth. To the one drowning in loneliness, even among God's people, I am forging authentic connections. I'm placing you with people to sharpen you, contend for you, run alongside you. My children navigating impossible situations, I am dispensing divine strategies and heaven-sent relationships. You will showcase my delivering power, a conduit for kingdom advancement. If you've deferred dreams, believing you've missed your moment, it's not too late. I'm the God of 11th hour turnarounds, 11th hour. For those wrestling with mental health, buffeted by anxiety and despair, I extend my perfect peace, an inexplicable calm to anchor your mind. There is no deficiency in how I've made you. I'm opening exits for those locked in labor without fruit. Your labor will align with your calling, your worship my delight. I'm vindicating the misrepresented, the unjustly vilified and wrongly accused. No slander will sabotage your character. Truth will triumph. For parents second-guessing your every decision, I lavish timeless wisdom. Your children will marvel at the grace on your life. You who feel paralyzed, haunted by former missteps, I bestow a brand new identity. You are not who you were. In me, you are flawless. Your future is bright. Sacrificial givers who feel depleted, no act of generosity escapes my notice. I'm replenishing your reserves. You can never outgive me. Watch as I fling open heaven's floodgates over your life. When pressured to compromise integrity, I fortify your resolve. Fighting for righteousness extracts a price, but the recompense is eternal. Your honesty is priceless to me. Late bloomers, convinced you've fallen behind, I'm not restricted by earthly timetables. Your harvest is imminent. What feels like heavenly delay is often divine protection and preparation. To searchers, cynics, and skeptics, I'm nearer than you know. Your sincere questions don't offend me. Seek me wholeheartedly and find me waiting. Beloved, I tenderly cherish your complexity and beauty, your valleys and peaks, your certainties and doubts. I'm here even now, loving you like no other. Speak to me and experience inexpressible reassurance. The righteous will flourish, their influence expanding to the ends of the earth. As we venture forward, I desire for you thriving families and communities, teeming with compassion. I see your daunting loads. Unresolved anger and anguish can manifest in many ways, miring you in cycles of trauma. But I pronounce those generational burdens broken. In the coming days, anticipate tangible shifts in your mind, body, and spirit. Some of you view your history as disqualifying you from my service. If you've known the ravages of addiction, exploitation, and degradation, lean in. Your experience will be your expertise, your testimony the catalyst of redemption for countless others in similar straits. Many of you live shrouded in unwarranted shame, estranged from love and dignity by your own self-accusations. But I say, emerge from hiding. As I summoned Lazarus from death, I call you out of shame into radiating acceptance. I restore your honor, clothing you in reverence and reality. Your voice deserves a hearing. I appoint you my ambassadors to humanity, a covenant people, igniting my brilliance in the bleakest night. As you awaken to your God-breathed identity and destiny, that knowledge will traverse land and sea, inciting faith and revival at every turn. Step out, even into oncoming storms. I will sift you as I refine my people through adversity. But fear not, I am your ever-present help. My love remains, even when you wander far from me. In your drifting, my love pursues you. There may be consequences for choices, but my heart always inclines toward mercy. Return to me and find pardon. Some of you flounder, grasping for identity and belonging. My charge to you: untangle yourself from those who would wound you. I fashioned you fearfully and wonderfully. Embrace your God-given uniqueness. I'm mobilizing resources from every direction for the assignment I've entrusted you. Your needs will be supplied, often in unexpected ways. Stay alert and pliant to my leading. Prioritize my presence. Carve out undistracted space to linger with me. You will perceive me most clearly in quietness. How I long to commune with you, aligning your heart with mine. Resist fear by recounting my past faithfulness. Let remembrance reinforce your resolve to trust me. Come what may, engage the intellect I've endowed you with to pursue me. Immerse yourself in my word. Ponder the intricacies of the creation I've spoiled you with. Acquire heaven's insight to navigate life's complexities. Frame every decision, every interaction in light of my nearness. Attune your heart to my gentle whisper. I am ever shepherding you in your ordained path. Be still and encounter me. Marvel at my handiwork. What glorious mysteries await your discovery, from eternity past to eternity future. I've lavished my genius on all I've made. Let that stun you. Let even sorrow and pain serve your becoming. I am always active, using all things to sculpt you into the person I envision. Nothing is wasted. Embrace your present becoming. Every quirk, every glory, every foible serves my grand plan. As you walk in vulnerability and transparency, love will effortlessly flow through you to a watching world. You will embody my goodness and usher in my dawn. Sow compassion everywhere, and I'll cause it to flourish. Let generosity and kindness be your hallmark. You are my hands and feet, conduits of my provision. Your every act of goodness ripples into eternity with unforeseen impact. So much more remains, just over the horizon. As you grow into your God-fashioned selfhood, you will unearth joy and purpose unimaginable. Fix your eyes on me. I will illuminate your path. But never forget, beloved, your strength to persevere flows not from yourself, but from my indwelling presence. Draw upon that wellspring when your own reserves run dry. Let my love reconstitute you, carry you, change you in unforeseeable ways. Run with abandon, knowing you are fiercely loved. I delight in your unfolding story. Your victories thrill me. Your pain summons my tenderest mercies. As we journey on, anchor your hope in this. I am unrelenting in my work on your behalf. When my hand seems hidden, trust my heart. I'm your father. I know best. I'm moved by your intentions. Beloved, I attend to each facet of your becoming. By celebrating your process, you align with my purposes. My dearest child, be at peace and rest in the assurance that I am your God. Release your striving, your anxious thoughts, your deepest yearnings into my capable hands. My wisdom illuminates the path before you, guiding each step of your journey. I am intimately acquainted with your sorrows, your struggles, your heartfelt pleas. Take comfort in the knowledge that I am weaving every circumstance of your life together according to my perfect plan and timing. I am your eternal Father, and I will never abandon or forsake you. Though my ways may sometimes seem mysterious or difficult to understand, I am always at work behind the scenes, orchestrating all things for your ultimate good. I lead you with the tender strength of a loving shepherd, providing for your needs and protecting you from harm. My covenant with you is unbreakable, my love for you inexhaustible. Trust in the truth of my words, for they are your firm foundation. You are my cherished child, forever safe and secure in my embrace. I know every intricate detail of your life, your fears, your regrets, the burdens you carry deep within your heart. My purpose is not to condemn or shame you, but rather to extend grace and compassion, bringing light to the darkest corners of your soul. I long to restore all that guilt and failure have stolen from you, to breathe new life into the broken places. Your past, with all its wounds and missteps, is now behind you. Yesterday's sorrows have been swallowed up by the dawning of a new day. Hope and destiny await you on the horizon as you step into the magnificent story I have written for you since before the foundation of the world. I see the future with perfect clarity, far beyond the limits of human understanding. I am the everlasting light that will guide you long after all other lights have faded away. You have sensed my presence in the quiet moments, for I am closer to you than your very breath. My love is the constant, unchanging reality of your existence. My plan for your life surpasses anything you could ask for or imagine. It is immovably anchored in my desire for your greatest good, and my eternal glory. Throughout the ages, I have been a fierce advocate for my precious children, and I will continue to fight for you with every ounce of my strength. When the darkness seemed to close in on every side and the world's favor turned to scorn, I drew you close to my heart and lifted you out of the miry pit. I walked with you through every painful step, every heartbreaking loss. I saw the beauty and potential within you, even when you felt most unlovable and overlooked. In your weakest moments, I wrapped you in my robe of righteousness and set your feet upon the firm path of life. Even now, I am running alongside you, celebrating your victories and believing in you with an unwavering faith. Words fail to adequately express the depths of my affection for you, my child. When you have wept in despair, I have wept with you, holding you close as one whose heart is breaking. I have carried your pain as if it were my own, understanding your struggles on the most profound level. My place in your life is permanent and unassailable. Wherever you go, whatever you face, I will be there, your ever-present help and unfailing companion. The road ahead is lined with miracles, signs of my faithfulness, new opportunities for growth and blessing, once broken relationships restored, a hidden strength rising up within you beyond anything you dreamed possible. In those moments when doubts assail you and your faith is shaken, anchor your soul to this immovable truth. My love for you is everlasting and unconditional, unwavering through every shifting circumstance. My promises to you are as unbreakable as the rising of the sun each morning. Carry these words with you, engraved upon your heart, as a constant reminder of who you are and to whom you belong. When you feel lost or disoriented on the winding path of life, remember this: I am your steadfast friend and ally, your strong defender, and your safe refuge. I have sacrificed everything to reconcile you to myself, to forge an unbreakable bond between us that will last for all eternity. Choose to relinquish anything that hinders your fellowship with me, any entanglement that dulls your spiritual hunger. I call to you with the affection of a devoted father, beckoning you to walk with me in ever-deepening intimacy. I will illuminate even the darkest nights of the soul, wrapping you in my comforting presence when the world feels cold and unwelcoming. In every season, I will be your sustainer and your joy. Hold fast to this blessed assurance in this moment and for all the moments yet to come. No matter how fierce the storms that rage against you, I am coming to scatter the darkness with the radiance of my glory. Beloved child, I see beneath the surface of your life to the very core of your being. I comprehend your complex inner workings, the intricate beauty of your personality. When confusion clouds your thoughts or loneliness threatens to overwhelm you, remember this truth: I understand every aspect of your journey with perfect clarity and compassion. Every facet of who you are, your gifts, your quirks, your fears, your secret thoughts, is precious to me. I created you just as you are, and I take great delight in watching you grow and mature. When the weight of the world presses down on your spirit, threatening to crush you beneath its load, I am there to lift you up and carry you in my everlasting arms. There is no limit to my strength, no end to my power. I spoke the universe into existence, and I sustain it by the word of my command. That same power is at work on your behalf. Take hold of me in every circumstance, and I will fill you with supernatural strength to endure and overcome. When waves of joy wash over your soul, I am celebrating with you, rejoicing over you with singing. Your smile, your laughter, your unbridled delight, these are precious gifts that you offer back to me. I cherish those moments of shared happiness between us. As you accomplish your goals and walk in victory, be assured that I am applauding your successes with unrestrained enthusiasm. With each step forward, you are becoming more fully yourself, growing into the beautiful reflection of my image that I designed you to be. My heart swells with fatherly pride as I witness your determination, your resilience, your passion to pursue my purposes for your life. There will be times when you wrestle with my methods, unable to discern the reason behind the path I have chosen for you. In those moments, do not hesitate to pour out your heart to me. I am not a distant, disapproving judge, but a loving father who longs for honest, unfiltered communion with you. I welcome your questions, your doubts, your tears, even your anger. I am not afraid of your emotions or put off by your struggles. Bring me your disappointments, the shattered pieces of your dreams, the aching wounds inflicted by others. I can handle the rawest, messiest parts of your life. I will sit with you in the rubble, holding you close and whispering words of hope and healing. When you stumble and fall, do not allow shame to drive you into hiding. I am not waiting to pounce on you in judgment. Lift your head and look into my eyes. There you will see only love and compassion, a welcome invitation to run into my open arms. My affection for you is not dependent on your perfection, your performance, or your pedigree. I see your heart, your earnest desire to please me, your longing to walk in integrity and truth. I witness your valiant efforts to choose what is right, even when the temptation to compromise weighs heavy on your soul. I notice every act of kindness, every step of faith, every whispered prayer for guidance. Regardless of how many times you miss the mark, my love for you will never waver or fade. I meet you in the sting of failure just as tenderly as in the thrill of success. My grace is lavished upon you freely without measure. There is no sin too grievous, no mistake too costly, no wound too deep for my forgiveness and healing to reach. When you have exhausted your own strength and the way ahead seems impossible, lean into my limitless grace. It will sustain you, refresh you, and propel you forward with renewed vitality. You are on a lifelong journey of transformation, my beloved child. Each new day is another opportunity to grow in your knowledge of me, to be shaped and molded into the person I envisioned from the very beginning. Embrace the process of refinement, even when it requires you to release your grip on the familiar and step out in faith. Refuse to be disheartened by temporary setbacks or frustrated by my timing. I am God, and I make no mistakes. What I have begun in you, I will faithfully complete. You can trust my workmanship, for I do all things well. I have so much more to share with you, so many breathtaking vistas to show you as you continue walking hand in hand with me. If today's whisper of hope has rekindled a spark within you, know that the journey has only just begun. Each new dawn holds the promise of deeper revelation, of truth that will anchor your soul and set you free to live in the fullness of my purpose. Fix your eyes on me and let everything else fade into the background. I am the author and finisher of your faith, the source of your strength, the wellspring of your hope. I have so much more to show you, wisdom to illuminate your path, comfort to mend your brokenness, extravagant love to nourish your weary soul. Press in ever closer to my presence. Allow me to lead you into the spacious place of abundance and rest I have prepared for you since the dawn of creation. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My affection for you is perfect, unchanging, and unending. You are mine, and I am yours, from this moment until the end of the age. So let us continue this adventure of knowing and being known, walking side by side into the glorious future I have in store for you. Be still, my precious child. Breathe in my peace, and let it fill you to overflowing. I have you firmly in my grasp, and I will never let you go. You can rest now, held forever in the strong and tender arms of your loving Father. All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. This is my solemn promise to you, written in the blood of heaven. My beloved child, open your heart to my word. Though you may not yet know all that is written, my word knows you. As you read and seek understanding, I will illuminate the passages before you, making them come alive in your heart. Let my wisdom flow through the pages and speak directly to your spirit. When you welcome my truth into your life, notice how darkness retreats. It is like opening windows to fresh air. As you let my light enter, shadows naturally fade away. Fear cannot remain where faith dwells. This is a simple truth, as natural as the air flowing through an open window. Make your home a sanctuary of my presence. Move through each room with purpose, speaking words of truth and life. Let my word resound in your kitchen, your bedroom, your living space. Be bold in claiming every corner for light and peace. You are placed exactly where you need to be, in your family, your workplace, your relationships. I have given you authority to create positive change. You are not meant to be transformed by your environment, but to transform it through my wisdom working in you. When you renew your mind with my truth, you become an agent of change. Like someone who discovers something wonderful and cannot help but share it, let my goodness flow through you to others. Your transformed life will draw others toward the light. Stand firm in this knowledge. You are equipped with everything needed to fulfill your purpose. As you align your thoughts with my truth, you will see the power of transformation at work, first in yourself, then flowing outward to touch all those around you. My dearest child, each new day I invite you to draw closer to me, to walk with me and talk with me as friend with friend. When you open your eyes in the morning, know that I am right there with you, ready to guide your steps and direct your path. I am not distant or aloof, but as close as your very breath. Quiet your heart, and you will sense my presence, surrounding you with peace and filling you with courage for the journey ahead. You may not always understand my ways or see the bigger picture, but trust that I am always working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life for your good and my glory. When the path seems unclear and the future uncertain, fix your eyes on me. I will lead you one step at a time, illuminating the way as you go. My word will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, guiding you in the way you should go. There will be times when the journey is difficult and you feel weary, when the road is steep and the burden heavy. In those moments, do not lose heart. I will give you strength for the day and grace for the trial. When you stumble, I will be there to pick you up. When you feel lost, I will show you the way. My love will sustain you and my power will uphold you, carrying you through the darkest valleys and the deepest waters. Your life has a purpose that is greater than you could ever imagine, a destiny that was crafted by my hand before the foundations of the world were laid. Long before you were born, I designed a unique plan for you, a future filled with hope and blessing. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back from pursuing the dreams I have placed in your heart. For I am with you every step of the way. I have gifted you with talents and abilities that are meant to be used for my glory and the good of others. As you step out in faith and obedience, I will multiply your efforts and cause them to bear fruit beyond your wildest dreams. You are my handiwork, created in my image to do the good works I have prepared for you. When the enemy comes against you with lies and accusations, remember that I am your defender and your shield. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and no scheme of the evil one can thwart my plans for your life. I have given you authority to overcome every obstacle and walk in victory. For greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Stand firm in my strength and wield the sword of the Spirit, which is my word. The world may reject you, misunderstand you, or even persecute you for your faith, but I will never leave your side. I see your heart, and I am pleased with you, my child. Even when you feel unworthy or inadequate, remember that you are clothed in my righteousness and washed clean by the blood of the Lamb. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. When you are weak, then you are strong, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. As you navigate the ups and downs of life, the joys and the sorrows, the mountaintops and the valleys, know that I am using every experience to refine you and make you more like me. Submit yourself to my will, even when it feels uncomfortable or painful, trusting that I know what is best for you. I will never give you more than you can handle, and I will always provide a way of escape. I have set my seal upon you, marking you as my own forever. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not hardship nor persecution, not angels nor demons, not even death itself. You are mine for all eternity, held securely in my mighty hand. No one can snatch you away from me, for I am the good shepherd who lays down his life for his sheep. So lift up your head, my precious one, and face the future with confidence and hope. I have prepared a place for you in my eternal kingdom, where you will dwell with me forever in unending joy and peace. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has conceived the things I have in store for those who love me. Your present sufferings are not worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in you. Until that day comes, walk in the light of my love, and let your life be a living testament to my goodness and grace. Be kind to the hurting, generous to the needy, and compassionate to the lost. Forgive those who wrong you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who persecute you. In doing so, you will reflect my heart to a world that desperately needs to know me. You are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Remember that I am always with you, leading you, guiding you, and cheering you on from heaven's throne. My ear is attentive to your prayers, and my heart is moved by your tears. When you call to me, I will answer. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. I will never leave you nor forsake you, for I am a faithful God who keeps his promises from generation to generation. Take comfort in my love and rest in my embrace, allowing my peace to guard your heart and mind. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in times of trouble. When the storms of life rage around you, I will be your anchor, keeping you steadfast and unmovable. Trust in me with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your paths straight. As you commit your ways to me and delight yourself in me, I will give you the desires of your heart. I am able to do immeasurably more than you could ask or imagine, according to my power that is at work within you. My riches are unsearchable, and my wisdom unfathomable. So do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. You are precious and honored in my sight, and I love you with an everlasting love that will never fade or fail. Hold fast to these truths, my child, and let them be the anchor for your soul, firm and secure. May they bring comfort in times of sorrow, strength in times of weakness, and hope in times of despair. I am with you always, even to the end of the age, working all things together for your good and my glory. You are never alone, never forgotten, and never unloved. You are my beloved, my chosen, and my delight. Rest in the assurance of my unfailing love, now and forevermore. My love for you is unchanging and unconditional, not based on anything you do or don't do, but solely on who I am. I am love, and I have lavished my love upon you in endless measure. Nothing you could ever do could make me love you more, and nothing you could ever do could make me love you less. My love is perfect, unchanging, and eternal. No matter what lies ahead, know that I am with you, holding you by your right hand and whispering in your ear, "This is the way, walk in it." I go before you and behind you, preparing the way and guarding your back. I am your shield and your defender, your fortress and your strong tower. I will fight for you and give you victory over every enemy that rises against you. I have written your name on the palms of my hands and engraved you on my heart. You are always on my mind and ever before me. I think of you constantly, with thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. My eyes are always upon you, watching over you day and night, to keep you from all harm. I know every hair on your head and every tear you have shed. I am intimately acquainted with all your ways, and I understand your deepest fears and your greatest joys. I know your weaknesses and your strengths, your successes and your failures, and I love you just the same. When you feel like you can't go on, I will carry you. When you are weary and heavy laden, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you are anxious and afraid, cast your cares upon me, for I care for you. When you are confused and don't know which way to turn, ask for my wisdom, and I will give it to you generously. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is your heritage as my servant, and your righteousness is from me. I will make all things work together for your good, and nothing shall separate you from my love. So walk in the freedom and joy of my love, my child, knowing that you are accepted, beloved, and cherished beyond measure. Let my love be the foundation of your life and the source of your strength. Abide in my love, rest in my love, and let my love flow through you to others. May my love compel you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received, walking in humility, gentleness, patience, and love. May my love be the lens through which you see the world, responding with compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. May my love be the motivation for everything you do, as you seek to glorify me in all things. My precious child, I see your doubts. I see how you question whether you know enough, whether you're ready. Today, I tell you, let those doubts end now. The same power that moves mountains dwells within you. Your uncertainty does not diminish this truth. Yes, you feel afraid. Yes, your heart trembles. But I have placed my words within you for a purpose. When fear whispers, step forward anyway. When doubt clouds your mind, speak anyway. Your imperfect words, spoken with a sincere heart, carry more weight than eloquent speeches empty of truth. I did not choose you for your polished language, but for your willing heart. Time grows short. The message is urgent. But remember, your role is simply to be my vessel. Let me work through you. Release your grip on perfection, and let my spirit flow through your words. You need not worry about how you sound. Focus instead on the truth I have placed within you. Share it with the simplicity and authenticity of a child speaking to their beloved parent. I see your heart. I know your struggles. What you carry inside you, my truth, my love, is meant to be shared. So speak, my child. Speak with the authority I have given you, even as your voice shakes. The time is now. Amen.